puck.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We welcome you to Game 4 of our first-round coverage in this best-of-7. Welcome, everybody. Anderson's net minding has been everything they could have wanted in this series.
Well, I know defensive numbers are usually team numbers, but this guy has been unbelievable in goal, and for me, the big reason his team's ahead in the series.
And we are underway. Two teams who you check the stats, you see not many goals for, but also not many goals against.
Well, they're such good teams defensively, I wouldn't even expect a lot of scoring chances.
Good return pass as they move it up ice. To Jokinen. To Petkinen. To Ruutu. Good on the intercept. to Haydu. Opportunity on that move. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Big snap shot. There's an offensive opportunity. Save made to Rutu. Up the wing side to Jokinen. Neutral zone turnover. Goaltender back in behind the net. Stick handles. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Takes that pass up on the line from down low. To Hammond. The ball's fast. To Quincy. Takes that shot from a long way out, but got it off quickly. Giving credit for a block. I don't think he even saw that one. To Stanley. Easy save made with the goaltender. That is not a good shot selection. Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off. Save made to Lyles. Wrist shot. And he makes the save. Not much on that chance.
Greg Anderson from Park Ridge, Illinois. He was the Ontario Major Junior Goaltender of the Year in 2001.
Nice pass. Headmans that one up the wing to Stahl. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Dangerous territory. He'll clear it up in front of the net. Puck on his stick. Up the middle he comes. That one up along the boards to Eric Stahl. Snap that one on. Got the blocker down and deflects the puck away. To Jokinen. There's a pass on the return. Stahl. To Pitkanen. Return pass to Stahl. 2-on-2 the other way. The kick save. The Hurricanes. Shooters have decided to pick a spot and stay there. Right outside the slot. Look at the chances. To Mueller. Got rid of that one in a hurry. Good save with the glove. That one had a chance to find Twine. To Carson. To Eric Stahl. Still has it in the offensive end. To Wilson. Eric Stahl. Good pass to Rutu. To Pitkanen. Quick shot. Good scoring opportunity. Better save with a blocker. Anderson's going to cover that one up, and we will get a face-off. Well, we're winding down here in the first period, and as expected, not a lot of offense.
Now, sometimes the teams follow the script they have here. It's a defensive struggle.
Under 5 minutes left here in the first period, and this one remains scoreless. He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. To Quincy. He's on dangerous territory. To Yep. To Carson. To Pitkanen. Tic-tac to Carson. Here's a chance in the offensive end of it. Ward's coverage will freeze the puck and the face-off coming. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Good shot from a tough location and a better save with a blocker. To Sutter. That's how you slow down the offense right there. The poke check moved it away. To Stewart. To Lusky. To Carson. To Sutter. Glove save and a beauty. To Comiskey. First 20 minutes are done. Ward's play, no goals in that period. What an effort.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to give his guys a chance to win.
Good to have you on board, everybody. Our second period of play now underway. Big time wrist shot. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. Good wrist shot. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. From down low, back up to the blue line. Save made. Big time opportunity. Sniper denied.
Oh, this is just called getting robbed. The goaltender facing a one-time shot from a sniper in an excellent scoring position. He just earned his paycheck for the week with that one save.
Quick opportunity. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. To Hammond. To Yep. Sent in, feathered along the far side boards. To Carson. To Jokinen. Stahl lugs that puck into the offensive end. Close to the net, but he'll get control of it. To Haydu. To Yep. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Interception, center ice. Move it the other way. Found a way to get the stick on the puck. Interception in the neutral zone. Straight back to Jokinen. Nice bad save. That's a good chance. The Hurricanes' chances off the rush continue to come in the same way, and they're outside the slot.
So much time, so much space on the rush, and these guys are doing a great job of getting their offense jump-started by passing the puck. If you're defending, fall back. Make it harder for them to find passing lanes.
To Comiskey. Pass up along the wing to Yep. To Stewart. Nice wrist save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Carson's stick in picking that one up shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. In a scoreless game, question here, which one of these defenses will get a little room?
I don't think either one will crack. We talked earlier about how this is their bread and butter, and they're both right on top of their game plans.
Offense will start at the far side corner and that easy dump in behind the net. He takes that back on the return pass. Great chance, hurried it up. To Stahl. Shot. Great scoring position and a save made to Wilson. To Stewart. That's a good return pass along the ice. To Mueller. Oh, what an opportunity. 3-on-1 into the zone. To Pitkin. To Sutter. It's returned to him. To Cole. To Corbo. To Sutter. There's the shot. Good save. He got in pretty close that time, but nowhere to go. Pass back to Winnick. 2-on-2 on the rush. There's a wrist shot. The Avs may need to see what's going on from a wider angle. Those chances on the passing in the slot areas just aren't working.
They got people upstairs on headsets that got to be able to tell them. I mean, hello, the whole world knows that that play's not available anymore.
To Winnick. Second period closing in on the buzzer. Goaltender back in behind the net, holds it up. Not a lot of room over there to move. A couple of players coming together along the wall. To Babchuk. Count that one as a turnover at center ice. Big wrist shot. Save made. And that's the end of two. The Hurricanes will come to the ice in the third period, probably with a little mo going.
Yeah, and feeling really good about themselves. I'm sure the coaching staff reinforced that after the second. They were a better team.
When the third period starts, there's the faceoff. Wrist shot on. Good positioning with a glove save. Ward's got that one covered, and he's going to keep it that way. To the point. To Duchesne. Blast for one-timer. Save made on a one-timer chance from a scorer. Good play to hold that in the zone. To Hayden. There's a point man looking for a little run. Be careful, he's going to move that. To Eric Stahl. To Jokinen. Comiskey. completed from that wing center ice to Hannon. He'll carry that puck into the offensive zone. To Pitkanen. Offensive strategy here. Find a way to go with it up the middle. To Pitkanen. To Carson. To Stahl. Tremendous save. That was marked for the back of the net. To Paul Stastny. To Eric Stahl. Stahl got that shot off in a hurry. Save. That one straight on. To Stastny. To Mueller. Just past halfway in the third. The Hurricanes involved in a tight one here. This is a battle of the defenses. Not a lot of shots, not a lot of chances, and a very tight game. Into the offensive corner on the other side, and a soft dump at that. To Carson. To Jokinen. To Stahl. Eric Stahl. Defenseman hanging on to the breakaway. The Hurricanes offense is very tough to judge in this game. If you're looking at it defensively, you're not quite sure which is coming down ice.
Gary, they have brought their full bag of tricks. I mean, every rush looks like a different team.
He got in to shoot, but he had nowhere to go with the puck. Pitkanen. To Carson. To Eric Stahl. 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, he wristed that one. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Nice save with the pad. Nice play to control that puck down low. To Lyle. To Hendrick. To Svatos. To Pitkanen. To Svatos. Good puck pick up at the point. To Pitkanen. To Sutter. To Tuloski. Chance to catch up. Time running out. Gonna have a blast here in the third. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. To Svatos. Return pass will send him out of the offensive end. To Gagliardi. At the point. Not going to make it to the net. That one bounces off somebody. Pass up that wing side to Tuloski. Breakaway chance. Defenders running his back. Big time save. Score!
Boy, I don't know how this guy does it, but he just keeps firing lasers. What a shot.
This has been a fiercely fought game, mostly defensive. A 1-0 lead, will it stand?
Well, Gary, a lot of people would say, can they hang on? I think the mentality has to be, don't hang on. Try to score a second goal and be good defensively at the same time.
The Avs are assessed a minor. This one's going to be slashing for 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is hacking, and then there is this guy. Did he earn the slashing penalty? That's dangerous.
The Avs, short-handed unit, have really got the grind on this one. We're already down by 1, and if they fall behind by a couple at this point, that could be it. Poitier. Return back to Babchuk. To Cole. Loose by defensive zone. Good poke check. Paul Stastny. Working that one up through middle ice into the neutral zone. And this game is over. Hurricanes won. And as a result, they pulled even in this series at 2-2. And here are the 3 stars on tonight's game.
Tonight's second star.
Sports and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. Coverage of first-round action continues here in Game 5. We welcome you to the contest, everybody. A series that is knotted at 2-2. Carolinas know that here's the game. This is the one you want to put away. Give yourself a chance to win it.
Yeah, tied at 2. Whoever wins this game is going to grab momentum, and then they're just one win away from winning the series.
And with a drop of the puck, Bill, we are underway, and we're going to get to see some defensive play between these two teams.
Gary, should be really tight defensively. Hey, if you get a scoring chance, you got to take it.
Next the move in the offensive zone. He's got it. Tarutu. Looking for a little help, runs that into the offensive end. Save made! Anderson's freezing up. The puck's going to give us an opportunity for a whistle and a draw here. Cameron Ward will not forget the 05-06 season, a Conn Smythe Trophy winner.
Well, Gary, he won the Cup as a rookie in 06, and he was the first goalie to do so in 20 years.
Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. Saw that one all the way and will control the puck. Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. To Foot. To Stas. To Stewart. The play, knocked that down, and he's got it on the tape. Big scrum along the wall here to try to get that puck. To Babchuk. Cole. To Sutter. 2-on-2 the other way. Rockets that one off a one-timer. To Stewart. Picks that one up in behind his own net. To Corbo. To Babchuk. To Jokinen. Galiardi's interception. That's a good one. That is great anticipation. To Comiskey. Wanted to go wide side. Got it down. To Stahl. Oh, big bad turnover in the offensive zone. That puck along that blue line, he finds a handle. Babchuk's got the focus in this game. That's a great interception because of anticipation. Tarutu, defensive effort, good one as he knocks it away. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. Offensive chance, that's a great place for a shot. That one had goal marked all over it. What a save with the glove. To Eric Stahl. To Jokinen. Oh, he earned that one. Caught him right in the bench. Big chance on the 5-hole, squeezes the legs and denies the opportunity. Sometimes, Bill, the things that helps is you get a guy that's gone who you liked and you bring him back in. How about Eric Cole?
Oh, it worked immediately. And you know what it did, Gary? It brought Eric Stahl's game alive. And then really, because that tandem was reunited, Carolina had a real successful 2008-2009 season.
Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. Poitier to Jokinen. To Gleason. Poitier. To Jokinen. On the return, he's got it again. To Gleason. Pokes that puck away. That'll break up that offensive slide. Sends that one up the middle to win it. But he will go on, but we're going to get a penalty. Delayed call coming. The Hurricanes are going to go short. This is 2 minutes for charging.
Well, here on this trip to the cubicle of shame, Gary, I mean, that is charging all the way.
Colorado's on the power play. They're first of the game. Under 4 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. Nobody's found the back of the net so far in this one. And that puck is gone. Out of play over the glass. We'll get a stoppage. As we end this first period, some games don't live up to expectations. In this one, it has.
It's a game of patience. Both of these teams waiting for the other one to break down. Give me a scoring chance.
Puts the blocker on that. That was a scoring chance. He will clear the puck. To Quincy. To Hayden. Cross ice to Duchesne. Good stop. Made that one look easy, and actually it probably was. That puck under control in his offensive zone. Gustavos to LaRoe. Move that puck on the stick, center ice area. What a play with that glove. That was headed for the net. It's a tough place to try and gain control of the puck being moved along the wall. That one tape to tape and back again. To Pitkanen. Bad turnover, offensive chance. Wrist shot on net. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. To Mueller. To Stewart. Receives that puck back at the point from down low. Easily handled by the goaltender. That's a mighty long shot. Not a very good one in that situation. Looking to clear. He's got it on his stick. Carolina's penalty is over. We're back to even strength. To Galliano. Score! Colorado's goal is going to put them up by 1, and time running out here in the first.
Not going to be enough to win the game, but at least it's something to build on.
Only about a minute left to go here in the period. To Quincy. Up the middle, through center to Hendricks. One last rush to end the period. He's up ice. Here's an opportunity. Nice quick snap. Scoring opportunity denied with that glove. Sutter's move right there. That's a great chance.
Sweet move. I mean, he smoked the defender before his chance.
Puck loose. Picks it up. Good timing on that. Gets the shot off. Great positioning with the goaltender. One-timer denied. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Colorado's got that 1-0 lead. Couple of chances in that period. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. It was just that one conversion that made the difference. We began the second stanza of this one. There's the face-off for period number 2. To Carson. To Quincy. Cross ice on the dump in. That'll end up in the corner. Gets that one up near the point. Snap that one. The Avs generate a scoring chance from an unlikely spot on the ice. That baby had mustard.
No, but you see why you've got to move to a guy no matter where he is. You give anybody on the ice too much time, too much space. Like this guy in the sideboards, he's going to label one.
There's a loose puck that he's got behind the net. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. Along the offensive zone end, they've got the puck. Scoring chance, point a rocket. Good play to get that puck away. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? Little goaltender action there. He'll play this one in behind his own net. To Corbo. Comiskey. Blocks that one with the pad. Needs to play this effectively here. They're on him. 2-on-2 on the rush. Scoring opportunity. Quick chance. Save to Paul Stastny. To Stewart. Under 8 minutes gone in the second. The Avs are finding it tough to get shots. Even tougher to get goals. This one remains tight. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? He may have to cover this puck up a lot more, Bill, if these chances keep coming.
Without a doubt. So the question may be, can he last? Can he stand up to this kind of attack?
Lyles. Gotta get rid of that puck in that end. These two clubs are doing exactly what we thought, and that's facing each other up in defense.
Yeah, they don't have much of an explosive offense. We talked at the outset of our game about two strong defensive teams, and right now they're following their game plans to a T.
To win it. Move back up to the point. Scoring chance. Nice pass. Save made with the pad. To Corbo. To Boychuk. Through center ice into the neutral zone on the line. Save made. To Corbo. Handles that one at the point and cleanly. Colorado's miscue on that one could not have come in a worse spot.
Gary, bad things happen when you turn the puck over. They just about got scored on.
Gagliardi. Played back with the goaltender in behind his own net. To Corbo. To Sutter. To Babchuk. Pass back, tic-tac on that one. To Cole. And he's got that one covered. Face-off coming. Sometimes periods define a game. This may be one of those because there have been chances here and all of them have been turned away.
I'll tell you what, Gary, the period might be a microcosm of his career. You talk about definition. He has been terrific.
Loose puck and he gains control of it. Good effort on a one-timer. Drops his stick after taking that hit. Back where he wanted it and got it on goal. You get into those tight areas on in front, you really have to battle for a shot.
It's all about determination. I mean, that puck is up for grabs, and he grabbed it and generated a pretty decent scoring chance.
To McLeod. To Svantos. Nice pass, out all the way to the point. Heats on, dangerous territory. Play here in the second will be over briefly in the defensive zone. Finds that in front of his own net. To Svantos. Pitkin. Connects on that one up the wing. Sends that one back to Comiskey. Intercepted. And that's going to conclude the second period. Colorado's goaltending is the reason after two they've got that lead.
Everybody has to take turns pulling on the rope tonight. It's the goalie's turn.
Face-off, third period underway. To Carson. Gets that puck back to Jokinen. That one's blistered on the snapshot. He twists, turned, and knocked it away while it was in the air. Quincy. To Duchesne. Gets that pass up along the wing to Yep. To Jokinen. Good pass to get it back to him. Great shot in a hurry. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. We're here in the third period of play. The Avs have the 1-0 lead on a goal that came back in the first. Hard to believe that's standing up. Great scoring position and a save made. Dangerous pass picked off to Stahl. Locked up to the point now. That pass received right along the blue line. He's got that puck in front of the net. Takes the return pass to Pitkin. Colorado's effort tonight has been get that puck away.
And they're getting to it so quickly. This is the reason they're forcing turnovers.
Quincy. Looking back to the point. Rutu's blocking a bad shot came as he laid down on the ice. To Corbo. Return pass to head up ice. Got it on the tape. Puts the glove on that one, and that will be a save for him. To Stewart. Right back to Foot. Big snapshot. Deflects that with a blocker. That's a pretty good shot. Gets into that zone too soon. That's going to be whistled offside. Corbo. Good pass up through the middle. Miles to Mueller. The wing he goes with that one. To Corbo. Return pass back to Eric Stahl. He'll carry this one. Not a lot of pressure up through center ice. Save that one straight on. Picks up that rubber along the line. A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. To Wilson. To Svatos. To Svatos. Be careful, he's going to move that. To Toulouse. And that's going to be controlled along that blue line. Cole. Departier. To Gleason. Nice pass as they go tic-tac. To Jokic. Starting a one-timer, great effort. Swung back to the point. Offensive end with that pass along the blue line. Finds the loose puck, holds it in to Carson. Pipkin's effort to get to the bench, got him a new stick, and keeps him on the ice to line it close back there. Anderson's not going to take any chances here as he will cover this one up. We're closing in on the end of the third. This game, though, is not over. Just that'll be cleared from the other side of the ice. Good control on that puck. Fresh shot. Shot gets blocked. One-timer chance to score, denied. Stahl's going to take the draw. He's been excellent in this game. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. To Jokic. Pass from down low. He's got it on the point. Gets that in front of his own net. To Galliard. One of those goes through and you get an easy goal. He's not going to let that happen. Off that face-off, tied up to D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. To Corbo. And this game is over. Hurricanes lost. That's going to put them behind the 8 ball in this series now as they're trailing 3-2. This is Game 6 of our first round coverage of this best of 7. We welcome you to what could be the deciding game. Anderson's goaltending in this series thus far is the difference.
His goals against average, Gary, is tiny, and that's a good thing this time of year.
This game is underway, and for most fans watching, the expectation is we're going to see checking and defense.
Yeah, you got to love a defensive struggle if you're going to wait your teeth into this game.
Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck to Rutu. Able to control that right at the point. One-time chance, goalie save. What a move. Quincy. Had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. Deshane's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. Great pass, dangerous scoring area. That puck's just going to hit him and rebound away. Nice play. Opportunity for puck control is tough. Up against the wall, everybody working to try and get it. To Stahl. Breakaway chance. Defender's on his back. Big save. He's got it. Needs to clear. Defender loses that one off the poke check. Little room to maneuver at center ice. To Pitkanen. To Rutu. Turnover off that pass in the neutral zone. 2-on-2 the other way. Goaltender just stops that one. To Pitkanen. To Pitkanen. Back and forth on that one. Quick shot. Save made. Goaltender's got that one underneath. We'll get a face-off. The Avs have continued one of the great names on the ice, and right now it's Paul Stastny who's got that number.
What a player. I mean, the bloodlines are there. His dad, Peter, was a star in the NHL. Paul is going to be a point producer for at least a decade.
Under pressure back in that defensive zone. Move back up to the point. Big opportunity. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. That's how you break up offensive flow. Good poke check. To Rutu. Stahl. Big time wrist shot. Save. It would come away with a puck there in front of his own net. And that'll end the scoring threat. They take that one in the defensive zone. Takes that pass from down low. He's got it along the line. Save made. You talk about twisting the night away. Swung around to the back of the net and knocked it away with a stick. Has that puck at the point. Big time shot. To Eric Stahl. Back to the point from down low.
When pitch and catch, D to D.
To Babchuk. Oh, what a shot. The Hurricanes' opportunity that time coming from the point. You don't get a lot of chances there, but it's working.
But is it just the way they practice? I mean, every team does. Passing drills, passing drills. Rarely in a game does it work like this, but that's how their play is starting. It's getting set up with a super passing in the offensive zone.
And they'll head for the line change as they get that one deep into the zone. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. To Mueller. To Gustavovich. To Carson. To Boychuk. Yaliardi. Let's see if we get anything else here as we're near the end of this first period. Off the wing, back into the middle to Samsonov. Save made. Score! Pitkanen, the intercept. He's going to stop that one in behind his own net. Got the stick in, knocks it away. Picks it up in the offensive end. completed a period of play. The Avs just a rain of thanks that they're still in this game.
Now, the only guy that can look in the mirror and say, I had a good first period is their goaltender.
And there's the face-off for the second period. To Carson. Here's the chance. Got it. Great save. What a move. Dahadu needs to clear here, trying to get it out. He picks up the loose puck. Takes a shot. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Under 2 minutes gone in the second. Samsonov's goal has given his team that 1-0 lead. One-timer effort denied. That had goal mark on it. Duchesne's lost another face-off. That's been the story of the night. Maybe will be the story of this game. To Duchesne. Dahadu. On the rush. 2-on-1 chance. Glove save on a real good scoring chance. To Cole. Through center ice to Sutter. Not a good scoring area, but man, did he nail that one. That puck right now just being jammed up against the boards. That one received along the blue line as they set up the offense. The Hurricanes shooters were able to line up at the points of finding they've got more room than anybody else.
Oh, some pretty plays. This passing, this team has put on the ice. It worked earlier. It's still working. And unless somebody does something to take away the passing lanes, it's going to continue to work.
To Paul Stastny. Takes that return pass back on the stick. To Stewart. Tremendous check right there. Kaminsky's injury. Boy, what a shot he just took.
Gary, he got annihilated by that hit. This could be bad.
Well, going back to the dressing room here, this is going to be an injury evaluation.
Well, he is being helped. I mean, it's got to be something to do with his leg. I mean, his knee, his ankle.
To Stahl. Makes the save, and it's a good one. Anderson's piling up the saves tonight. That last group, probably the best effort he's made.
Yeah, his movement is good. He is square to the shooter. I mean, he's doing it the way he has to.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. We're going to get a penalty called here, delayed call. Here's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. With that whistle on the delayed call, let's see who that was on. The Avs are going to have to go short-handed here. This is 2 minutes for elbowing.
This is a simple formula. Elbow up, bang. Contact was made, 2 minutes.
Colorado's penalty-killing unit tonight will get their first chance to see what they look like. And they've got to get back on side. Good clearing effort. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck. Potier. To Eric Stahl. Center ice area moving up the wing. He's got room to do it. Anderson's making the big plays when his team needs it most.
His movement is terrific. His reads on the play are perfect.
Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Power play is still underway, but they move it out of the zone. Good work for the penalty killers. To Babchuk. Receives that one on the wing. And they're on the attack. Turnover at center ice. Give the offense a chance to get that puck in the zone. He does. To Cole. To Rutu. Through center to Sutter. Good wrist shot. He scores! Power play goal. The Hurricanes offense has been there. Now here in the second, they get that goal.
Sometimes when you take as many shots as these guys are with no reward, you get frustrated. Well, the rewards are coming now.
To Corbo. To Jokinen. To Rutu. He has that goal that's put him up by 2. And he scores! He's got a shot at a trick. That's his second. We are in the second period, but I'm not sure it's going to matter very much.
All one-sided. I mean, check out the shot totals. Look at the goal totals. I mean, this is a massacre.
Pass right back to him, off and running. Puck sent back to Carson. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. He didn't intend to block that shot, just happened to be in the right place. Good opportunity. Great scoring position and a save made to Carson. Will be an icing call on the touch. Under 6 minutes left, second period of action. Carolina's lead now at a comfortable 3 goals to Stahl. Here's a 2-on-1. Nice glove save and a shot that came at a good opportunity. Anderson's effort tonight so far in this game needed to be better than what he has had.
Yeah, it's a combination of two things. He has been average, and his guys aren't scoring.
One-time effort right there. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Along the blue line as they go D to D. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. The boom. Make that cut from down low, go back to the point. Baby, is that flying. That's from outside the zone. Colorado's working their own zone right there. Not good.
Not good at all. When you turn the puck over, you're going to end up with a scoring chance against.
That puck up along the point. Save made. What a beautiful chance and a better save.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this goaltender may want to put this save on his highlight reel. A sniper with a one-timer from that position? Come on, that ain't right.
Stahl's efforts on the faceoffs have been just magnificent. Another draws right with his team up. To Corvo. Save that one straight on. Gonna have a little help for the goaltender, and he got it right there as he picked that puck up. Second period almost done. Nice wrist. Snatches that one up with a glove. Comiskey's been a long time in the dressing room, Bill. We understand he's going to stay.
Yeah, and that tells us that it was a reasonably severe injury. I mean, I'll be interested to find out after this game just how long he's going to be out.
Right chance. Scores! And with that goal, that's 4 unanswered. Beckinnon's going to get an assist on a goal that increases that lead.
Gary, this is just unselfish play. I mean, what a great passer.
Shane's efforts in the face-off dot just have not worked tonight, and as a result, his team is struggling. But Sobolisky's right on that one, right on the money. He read that and takes it away. And that's it in the second period. Carolina's came into this elimination game knowing gotta win it, and they're pretty close.
Oh, it's still an uphill climb, but I really have to respect how they played through the first 2 periods, and they're being rewarded with the lead.
And these two teams will try and settle it right here as we're underway. Third period action. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot. Scores!
Oh, this is another amazing play by this guy. To some players, it's just a blur of colors on the ice. Not for this guy.
You start the third period with a goal. You've been the offensive team already in this game. Bill, they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you want that feel-good kind of scenario walking into the locker room? Just do what these guys are doing. They're filling the net.
Shot put on, and the stick's going to end up on the ice. To Carson. Shane's stick in picking that one up shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. To Jokic. To Eric Stahl. There's a shot in the slot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. To Yep. Wants to get the offense going as he comes through center ice. To Jokic. A lot of people scoring, and he's one of them. They've got a huge lead in this game. Got the blocker down on that. That's a nice save and kicked it away. That's a good defensive play with that offense moving in. Save made! Well, there's a whistle, and the play is blown dead, but I'm really not sure why. Did he lose sight of the puck? Over 6 minutes gone by here in the third. The Avs, they are trailing by a big margin here in the third period and not much else to rely on.
Well, sometimes you can get outshot by a large margin and dodge the bullets. They have taken it broadside in this one.
Takes that puck right in front of the net. To Lyles. To Galliardi. And a whistle. No more puck on the ice. I think that one ended up in the bench. Gleason. Potier. Winnick's interception, that's a good one. That is great anticipation. He got the puck in the offensive end where he wanted it, and look what happened.
God, he was going for the ceiling. I mean, right under the crossbar, and he shot it over the net.
Save. Well, you don't want to make a mistake right there. It's a long pass across the red line to Winnick. To Jokic. Wilson's got the focus in this game. That's a great interception because of anticipation. Diagonally, in the air, and into the corner. To Stahl. There's a wrist shot. Good blocker save. Pretty good chance. To Lyles. To Hendricks. Corvo. Check. Got to force him back a little bit. To McLeod. To Babchuk. Look at the move. Hangs on to that one in the offensive zone. Save made. Nobody's got control of that puck yet. Good scrum along the wall. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Look at the smoke behind that one. Great movement right there for the goaltender without that one time. Anderson's going to cover that one up for a face-off. Petkinen's a producer of points in this game tonight.
And if he keeps producing, his team is going to win. I mean, this guy is on fire. Look, his hair is on fire.
Under 3 minutes left. Third period. Carolina's lead may well be enough, but it can't be overcome. That's a big lead. Big wrist shot. Got that one covered. Face-off coming. Duchesne's face-off efforts have not been good. It continues. Boy, do they need some help there tonight. To Dwyer. Big blast from the point. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. And we're almost done. Here's the third period's concluding, and wow, has this game gone one way. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Eric Stahl. To Rutu. He's had a couple of goals in this game. That's why they've got that big lead going.
And Gary, I'm not surprised at these boos at all. If these fans could get at this player, I think they'd jump him. Remember, he injured that guy earlier in the game.
That's a nice use of the stick to break that up. Point man takes that one. He's got it for one last rush. Not a lot of time. To Corvo. Offense underway. D-to-D pass along the blue line. To Hayden. Good effort right there to obtain the zone as he went from the other side of the ice to Rutu. Takes that return pass and heads up. Puts that one in the mid. That's a scoring chance. Hurricanes offense isn't getting much of a chance right now. It's going the other way.
Gary, they are out of sync. I got one suggestion. Simplify the game.
Taluski. To Corvo. We finish this one, put it in the record books. Carolina's win a decisive game here. Now we get game 7.
Gary, now they've given themselves a chance to do what every kid dreams of. That is playing in a game 7.
And with this one completed, let's take a look at the 3-star selections for this effort. I'm Gary Thorne. I'll be... Welcome you to the always exciting Game 7 here in our first round action. Delighted to have you with us. Carolina's taken this series to its Game 7. And if you're going to play that, you want that at home, and that's right where they got it. And Colorado's chance, it will be tough to do it on the road. To Hayden. Into that neutral zone area with a puck. Chance scores! And they get that one on the road, an early first period goal. Well, there's an early goal in the game that quiets a house, quiets the home team, and probably takes away your home ice advantage.
I don't think there's anything more important than a quick start on the road, and these guys have it.
And puck, nobody's got control of it as they move it along the wall. One-timer shot, one-timer denied. Great goaltending.
Oh, what an unbelievable save this was. A one-timer. That's tough enough to begin with, but a sniper launching it? Oh, baby.
Over 3 minutes gone here in the first. Hayduke's goal, a big one at this point in the game. He's put his team up 1-0. At the point, he gains possession of that puck. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. Wrist shot on. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. He'll give this one to the scorer's box. We'll see what the penalty is. Carolina's assessed the minor for tripping.
Well, this is a tripping penalty, and Gary, he earned it. You've got to keep your stick out from under the other guy's skates.
Carolina is penalty killing it and coming out on the ice. This is the first chance they've had to work in this game. And trailing by 1, they want to kill this one off. Goaltender goes back, stops it there. Quigley handles the puck in his offensive end. Got that shot off in a hurry. Colorado's physical presence now on the ice.
Yeah, and it means expected it. We're going to see it, and this other team is going to see a ton of it tonight.
Picks that puck up in his offensive zone. Good play to intercept that pass. They'll take it out of the zone. And behind the net he goes. He's going to play this one to Gustavoulis. Knocks that one away with a blocker. Nice save. Trying to get this offense going the other way with a man advantage. They're not doing it.
Well, they're out of sync, first of all. The second thing is they're getting outworked.
He wristed that one. Wins it. Knocked that one down and avoided the clear. Now the power play moves on. Takes that pass up on the line from down low. Carolina's penalty is over. Returning to the ice now, that'll be even strength. Poitier. Blast the one-timer. Big save off a one-timer. Under 7 minutes gone in the first. The Avs lead 1-0. Blast off the one-timer. Loose puck, and he's got it from down low back up to the blue line. Finds a way to rush that shot from the point to Babchuk. Got control here at the point. The Hurricanes scoring chances. We can't say they are scoring chances because right now it's not there.
No, the defensive team has really made a good adjustment. They're taking away the shooting lane and taking away all the options. So that point man is like he's on an island.
That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Wrist shot on net. Knocked away. Great save. This is the kind of effort by a goaltender where you got to rally your team around you.
Well, at some point, though, I think he's going to need a little bit of help. I mean, he can't be tested this often.
Save made. Rebound shot. Makes the save. To Duchesne. Chuck Davies burning. To Pitkin. Return pass, that'll send him up. And he's away in the neutral zone, carrying that puck through center ice. To the point. That's where you want to have some good stick work in front of your netminder. Make use of the stick here. He'll play that puck in behind his own net. Good pass along that wing. The Avs built this lead tonight on turnovers, Bill.
But they're forcing it. Really hungry on the puck.
To Jokinen. To Stahl. To Duchesne. To Toulouse. Play. Late here in the first. Colorado still has that goal, 1-0. To Pitkin. Through center ice to Jokinen. The Avs' first period was sort of a mirror image of what they saw, and it wasn't a lot of physical play.
No, not a lot of physical play. And listen, it's there for the taking. I mean, ramp it up a little bit. But right now, these guys at this stage of the game look like they're intimidated.
To Corbo. To Pitkin. To Eric Stahl. Arms up. We're going to get a delayed call here. He heads over to the scorer's table and will make the call on this penalty. Colorado's penalty, 2 minutes, tripping.
Yeah, without a doubt, this is tripping. The guy went down. Did he embellish it? Maybe a little bit, but only one is going to go here.
Colorado's penalty killing unit goes on the ice. This is the first time we've seen that. Anderson's cover up there for the faceoff is one of the many times he's had to do that.
No question, he has brought his A game to the ice surface for this tilt.
Lyles trying to find a way to get this out of the zone. Able to pick that puck up, helping his goaltender out. To Babchuk. To Sutter. Closing in on the final minute of play here in the period. Opportunity to score. That's denied. Good blocker save. Anderson's efforts tonight so far, Bill, he's been solid.
Gary, I'm not sure you want your goalie to make this many saves this early. You got to tighten up in front of him.
Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Takes that shot in a hurry, long way out. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler to Hendricks. Hendrick's effort right there will take the pressure off as he gets that puck out of the end. Gotta hurry, clock ticking down. One last chance to Rutu. Takes that pass in the middle of the ice, heading in. There's a move to keep the offensive going. He's got a chance. Needs to clear this puck, trying to find a way out. Precious time gained right there as they clear it out. Potier. To Sutter. And that's the end of the first 20. Colorado's goaltending, at least for a period, is the difference.
Yeah, I'm not sure they want to test him this much in the second period. He did his job in the first to hold these guys in, but they got more work to do moving forward.
Carolina is going to have the advantage to start the period, but not many seconds left to tick on that power play. Great to have you with us, everybody, as we get underway here in the second period. To Pitkanen. Colorado's penalty has ended. Getting over the boards, back on the ice. Teams are back at even strength. Nice quick snap. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. And they intercept that one out of their own defensive zone. Back in behind the net. To Pitkanen. To Toulouse. Come and go with that. He's got it on the stick on the return. Snap that one. The Hurricanes shooters want an area. Right now, that area is the slot. It's open to be exploited.
Look, you want to try to keep teams on the outside. These guys are...
Over 4 minutes gone in the second. The Hurricanes are unable to take advantage of opportunities. Lots of shots. Scores tied, though. Scoring opportunity, quick chance. Back down low, he's able to get control of it. Pass return to Mueller. He'll bring that one over the line himself. Nice save on the glove. I think he thought he was going to score on that one. Whistle, face off, had it covered.
Well, low center of gravity, that's what it's all about for Sergei Samsonov in the lineup tonight. At 5'8" and just about 200 pounds, he is really hard to knock off the puck, especially when he comes out of the corners.
To Stahl. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. He really snuck that one away. Nice blocker save. That one's blistered on the snapshot. Blocker used right there. You heard that one bounce away. To Eric Stahl. What a move. Big snapshot. Swung around behind him, found the puck, and knocked it away. What a play. To Stasky. To Gagliardi. The puck almost came out of the zone. He gets a stick on it. Rutu. To Stahl. Great scoring position and a save made. Wants to clear this puck out of the end. And a good pass up the sideboards. Gleason. Potier. To Rutu. Save that one straight on. Quincy. To Stewart. Under 6 minutes remaining, second period of action. Jokinen's second period goal, the only one scored in this period, has tied this game up. Wrist shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Anderson's effort between the pipes tonight, it is the reason with a great save percentage that this game's still tied.
Well, I think all of the spotlights right now in this building should point at him because he is the reason the score is tied.
Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke to Babchuk. That one right through the middle of the ice, and he got it on the tape. The Hurricanes skaters, once again, another scoring chance by carrying that puck into a high-scoring density area.
Well, these guys brought their passing sticks for this one. Watch them on the rush. Excellent passes. If you're the defending team, at least lock up the lanes. You know they've got to come to you sooner or later.
Still has it in the offensive end. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. Goes to center ice to Jones. 2-on-2 in the rush. LaRosa's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. He's on dangerous territory. Going to be interesting as we get to the third period to see if the style changes for either of these teams.
Gary, it's there for the taking. I mean, either one of these teams could step it up physically, but so far they have been, well, I won't call them boring, I'll just call them passive.
Well, he ties him up in the face-off zone, and that's going to leave the puck for his teammate. To LaRose. Closing in on time remaining here in the second. Snap that one on. Save made. Gotta move this. They're moving in front of the net to Duchesne. To McLeod. Look at the offensive opportunity. 3-on-1. Takes the shot. Save. And that's the end of the second period. The Hurricanes are looking at a game where probably they ought to have a lead.
Maybe, but look at where they're possessing the puck. Sometimes they're piling up these time of possession numbers in the neutral zone and in the defensive zone. You don't score from there.
Third period underway as the face-off takes place. Larson. To Jokic. To Rutu. On the charge. 3-on-2. Here's a chance to move the puck now. He'll carry this one himself in the middle. Played into the far side corner. To Eric Stahl. Good move in the neutral zone to get around the opposition. There's a point man looking for a little room. Shattered stick results in a scoring opportunity lost.
And no question that shot went wide because of the broken stick.
To Paul Stastny. Babchuk. That bouncing puck away at center ice. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Good offensive chance and a blocker save made. Scoring opportunity. What a deke he put on. At the point. To Rutu. Snatched that one. Nice glove save. Anderson's performance on that last attack was pretty darn impressive.
He had to be everywhere. It looked like he was stuck in a hurricane. Good idea to cover the puck and get the whistle.
Over 7 minutes gone in the third. Jokinen's put the one on the board that has tied this game up. To Gleason. To Samsonov. To Potier. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. Onto the point on that pass from down low. Save made. Easy one for him. The Hurricanes here in the third period. Can they find the game winner? I think they thought they had it there.
Well, they're doing everything right except burying pucks.
Sutter's been hot on the draw. He takes another one here. Wilson. Gets around him, able to hold that in at the blue line. Makes the move. He's got a scoring chance. Thought about taking the whistle. Nobody around, so he played it off. To Toulouse. To Sutter. Long lead pass. Got a breakaway. What a beautiful save made. The Hurricane shooters long for games like this. They've got a wide open space in the slot. No coverage. Great chances.
But the high-priced real estate is coming easy to them. I mean, they're being given the middle of the ice.
They work that puck along the blue line in the offensive zone. Anderson's ability to shut that one down, Bill, I don't know how he did that.
Gary, he made so many ginormous saves. I mean, the guy had to be everywhere. Complete display of athleticism, and he had a full awareness of where the puck was on every save.
McLeod to Stewart. And they're in. It's a 2-0. Big-time save. Receives that puck back to the point from down low. He's out in front of the breakaway. Big time save made. A score. Puts the move on and gets the nod. At the point, he'll grab that and take charge of it. Rockets that one off a one-timer. Goaltending performance right there. Keep that in mind as we move along.
A lot of goalies don't see this much action in an entire game.
Under 3 minutes remaining. We're in the third. Our score tied at 1-1. This one yet to be decided. Be careful. He's going to move that. Stasny to Galliardi. Return pass to Paul Stasny. Gets that one up near the point. Save made. Picks that puck up as the pressure was coming. Stahl's been excellent on the draw as he steps in. Stahl's efforts tonight again successful, and what an important face-off win at this point in the game. To Ruta. Third period almost over. Let's see if somebody can get another. Goaltender back to stump it to Carson. To Stahl. Carries this one through the neutral zone. To Galliardi. To Haydu. Good return pass. Corvo. To Babchuk. Big time wrist shot. Straight made. He'll control that puck in front of his own net. Up the wing to Stasny. Babchuk's efforts to get back to the bench got him a new stick, so they're back at full strength. Pretty good chance right there, and a nice blocker save. Good wrist shot. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. And it is game-winning time. The only thing we can guarantee you here is with the third period ended, the next goal is going to be the game winner. Stahl's face-off percentage tonight high, gets another chance. Overtime underway with that face-off. To Pitkanen. To Carson. To Eric Stahl. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. That's how you use the stick. Get it in, knocks it away. Odd-man rush up. He is really hurting, Bill. He can't get off the ice.
He's clearly injured, and he doesn't want to abandon his shift. I mean, what a player.
Tic-tac to Galliardi. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. To Pitkanen. To Stahl. Quick opportunity. What a play. He had a twist and turn, gets a stick on it. That puck was up in the air. Scoring opportunity tonight. Nice use of the pads. A whistle. He may have lost sight of the puck here, I'm not sure, but play is stopped. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. That's the goal-scoring effort right there. Pad save made to Wilson. Straight back to Jones. To Mueller. To Winnick. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. To Pitkanen. To Jokic. Nice wrist. Good save. That was headed to the back of the net. Blocker got in the way. Great chance. Hurried it up. Easy save with the pad. To Babchuk. To Jokic. Neutral zone turnover to Wilson. Quick shot. Shooter got in a good shot right there. Knocked away with a block. To Babchuk. To Sutter. He got a rocket out of it. Great scoring position and a save made. Receives that one as he heads up the wing side to Wilson. To Jones. Dump back into the corner.
Come on, let's go. Fine thing.
To Babchuk. Pass back to Sutter. To Corbo. Takes that one up the wing. Leaves the defender in the lurch. What a move he put on. Here's a good pass up the wing to win it. To Eric Stahl. Great pass right there as he feathered that one up in the air. He'll take that one back and skate with it. Oh, gain some room. Save that one straight on. Oh, another save. Makes the save. Sitting on the ice. He had to squeeze the pass.
To Stahl. Eric Stahl.
Sutter's their face-off man tonight. He's going to get another chance. Hannon. Good work. He got that stick on the puck.
This is game 7, so I gotta win this game. No time for messing around.
Little flip right there into the far side corner.
Line change.
To Corbo.
To Stahl.
Takes that pass back. To Corbo.
To
Rutu.
To Corbo. To Stahl. Eric Stahl.
2-on-2 the other way. He'll get a save on that. All he had to do was knock it away. Not a lot on that shot. Anderson's got that one covered, and he's going to keep it that way. Under 2 minutes left to go in overtime. And with a score tied here in overtime, we're looking for just one. Pontier.
Line change. There's my line change. There's my board.
To Stahl. Move back up to the point. To Gleason. Hannon looking to clear. He's got it on his stick. To Lyles. To Paul Stastny. To Galliard. Moves down on his own stick. To Gleason. Boychuk. Pineapple on a goaltender. Big save. Picks that puck up at the point. Overtime almost over. We're still looking for a winner. Oh, they've got a 2-on-1. Nice pass down all the way to the point. Save made. To Gustavovich. Winning sight on that one, right on the money. He read that and takes it away. Good play to get that puck back. Interception in the defensive zone. Interception. Center ice. Move it the other way. Samsonov. Pontier. To Leroux. There's a wrist shot. Oh, what a goaltender's move on that one. Yes, turnovers tonight. You wonder why they haven't lost by 3 or 4 goals.
Agreed, Gary. They've given away as many opportunities as they've generated themselves.
Stahl's going to take the draw. He's been excellent in this game. That puck was up in the air, somehow swinging around. He was able to knock it away. To Hannon. To Lyles. Still no decision from the overtime. This game remains tied. Period of overtime underway with that drop of the puck. Pitkinen. To Eric Stahl. Big wrist shot. Save made. Back up to the point now. Looking for a little room here in the zone along the blue line. Good defensive play. They take that pass away, and they'll move it up. To Haydu. 2-on-2 on the rush. Carson's stick in picking that one up. Shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. Put that one up. Saucer pass to Stahl. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. Left side, down the middle. To Pitkinen. He's got that at the point. Makes the glove save. No trouble with that. To Carson. To Rutu. Return back to Carson. Up they got to Eric Stahl. Good job with the stick to get that puck off the offensive hands. Got Hayden. Goliath. Get ahead on that one. First shot on. The Avs geographical search for a spot to shoot from. Well, they found it. It's right outside that slot area.
Well, they've regrouped because of their passing, and now they are confusing this team defensively all over the zone.
To Babchuk. To Gustavoulis. To Carson. To Samsonov. Anderson's going to freeze the puck here, and that'll give us a draw. Looking to get this offense going. Let's see what he can do with it as he carries. Corvo's interception. That's a good one. That is great anticipation. Just a lazy shot. Beautiful glove save made, and that was a scoring chance. Stahl's been hot on the draw. He takes another one here. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. To Gagliardi. Under 8 minutes remaining. Yet another overtime period. And with a score tied here in overtime, we're looking for just one. Sends that one crossways. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. Oh, got that shot off in a hurry. To Rutu. Pass up the middle to Jokinen. Oh, he wristed that one. Oh, that is a mean save and a scoring chance. To Sutter. Not going to lose that one. Holds it in. Looking back to the point. Good pass as they go back and forth across that blue line. The Hurricanes. Passing game. Maybe moving the puck around, but it's not moving it towards the net.
No, defensively it's great. I mean, you know that the guys are going to run out of gas from passing, so you just sit there and watch till their tanks are empty.
Good play to hold that in the zone. Corvo. To Babchuk. To Sutter. To Tuloski. 2-on-2 the other way. Pressure offensively to Wilson. To Winnick. Through Sutter to Winnick. To Babchuk. To Cole. Great leg save. Picks that one up at the point to win it. Swung back to the point. Makes the catch on that one. Glove save. Lawrence got this one under, and he's going to hang on. Doesn't want this one in play anymore. Stahl's been excellent on the draw as he steps in. Stahl's face-off win, another crucial one, and it couldn't come at a more important time in the game. Wrist shot on net. Nice save with a blocker. That was an opportunity. Save made on a one-timer chance of a score.
Oh, this is just called getting robbed. The goaltender facing a one-time shot from a sniper in an excellent scoring position. He just earned his paycheck for the week with that one save.
And makes the move in the offensive zone. He's got it. Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. Anderson's going to cover that one up. Nice quick snap. One-timer chance to score denied. And he held on to it. Big-time effort. Good work off the face-off, even though he just left the puck for his teammate. Both teams leading one here. Overtime almost over. To Corbo. He moves that one as he skates it in. Anderson's going to cover that one up, and we will get a face-off. There's what you wanted, a defensive zone face-off win. No puck on that one as he knocked it away. Good poke check. He's got that puck at the point. Pass him down low. He's got it on the point. Bounces away. Pressure's on now. He's got to move that puck. To Hammond. Sends that one back to Paul Stanley. Snap that one. Potier. To Rutu. Good pass right there to Stahl. No skating this one in as they clear it in. To Gleason. Rutu. Look at the scrum going on there. Big time battle for that puck up against the wall. Gives himself a chance. Scoring opportunity. Quick chance. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Stasny. Still no decision from the overtime. The only thing we can guarantee you here is the next goal is going to be the game winner. Stahl's face-off percentage tonight high. Gets another chance. Overtime periods get tougher as they go on. You're looking for that one game-winning goal. Any mistake, let's see if we find one here. Front of the net on the money, had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. To Carson. Want to go D to D, and he makes the save. Not much on that chance. Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. That'll stop the offensive effort. Intercepting that one in the defensive end. 2-on-2 the other way. To Jokin. Save. What a great chance. Over 4 minutes gone and another overtime. And with a score tied here in overtime, we're looking for just one. That one's blistered on the snapshot. Plays that puck in front of his own net. Takes that one from the other side of the ice. Nice pass to Haydu. Eric Stahl. Nice snapshot. That's a tough save. That was a tough scoring chance. That puck under control in his offensive zone. Outside the zone on a rocket. Great positioning of the goaltender. One-timer denied. Eats on. Dangerous territory. To Hanna. To Haydu. To Gagliardi. To Babchuk. Mueller's got the focus in this game. That's a great interception because of anticipation. Easily handled by the goaltender. That's a mighty long shot. Not a very good one in that situation. To Gustavus. To Corbo. Connects on that one through the Midland area. This is a high-scoring area. Brings it in. You talk about twisting the highway. They have won the game in overtime. That's it. It's won. Game 7. First round over. The Western Conference semifinals are next. Game 7, that's it. This series is over. We've got a winner to move on to the next round, and what a disappointing loss for those who go home.
Well, it tells you how slim the disadvantage was for the team that lost. They were right there all the way in the series, right to Game 7, that close, but nothing to smile about now.
And one of the great traditions, the teams exchange handshakes.
It's really what sportsmanship is all about, Gary, and hockey is really representative of that.
Round action, there can be no more after this. Welcome, everybody. Always an exciting night when you have a Game 7. This series tied at 3-3. Detroit's hoping that even though they are on the road, they can find the magic to win an always tough Game 7. And Edmonton's got the home ice advantage. Both teams in a must-win situation. Shoots that one up the gut to Bertuzzi. Looking for a little help, lets that into the offensive end. Defensively, got to get rid of it to Penner. There's a pass return right on the tape. That's going to go into the corner. Nice feathering touch. To Zetterberg. Wrist shot. That's what the blocker's for. Nice save as he deflects that one. To Hemsky. To Foster. Pass right straight ahead. 2-on-2 in the rush. Detroit's physical presence now on the ice.
Yeah, and we expected it. We're going to see it, and this other team is going to see a ton of it tonight.
Good score. Great move. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save to Hemsky. Dropped it, picked it back up. Snapped that one on. Hemsky's scoring chance came from some pretty good moves.
You're not going to stop him. He is really in the zone tonight, and with moves like that, he is going to continue to generate scoring chances.
That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. To Datsu. Great scoring position and a save made. Good possession right there along the point. Great save. What a move. Javi Bulin's effort here is to cover that puck up, and he does, and we'll get a face-off. This team has struggled here in Edmonton, built not only to win the cup, but to make it into the playoffs.
Well, you know, it's really misleading, Gary. A lot of these fans expected this team to go back to the Stanley Cup final after they went there in 2006. They just haven't been able to even get back to the playoffs.
To Julio. Scortini to Stanley. Zetterberg's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. Scoring chance from the slot. Save that one straight on. Avi Boland's coverage will freeze the puck and a face-off coming.
Well, it wants me to make a trophy, so I'm gonna hit cancel.
Good effort on the poke check. That'll roll that puck away. Up the middle on that pass, looking for an offensive chance. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Oh, there's a shot at goal-scoring area to Horvath. We just passed that 10-minute mark here in the first. Detroit's shot totals, they wish that's what the score was. There isn't any, even though they've got a tremendous advantage there. Breaks up the offensive opportunity as he poke checks that one away. That's a nice long lead pass. To Zetterberg. Quick shot. Puck hits him and rolls away. It's a blocked shot even though he didn't see it coming. That one up as a scoring chance. Nice save with the blocker. To Kronwall. To Zetterberg. Gagne. To Surrey. To Frazier. 2-on-2 the other way. But it hit the post. Good play defensively as he comes away with it. Save made. Detroit's physical presence here in this first period is going to give the opponent something to think about. He crushed the... He shoots, he scores! The Oilers offense gets it going late in the first period, but good enough for a lead.
Now everybody can feel good on the bench. I mean, it's important to get the first goal.
Big-time wrist shot. The Red Wings offense looks as though they've made a scheme of this. They're shooting largely from outside the slot on the rush.
Listen, there are 3 lanes that you're trying to defend. Left lane, right lane, and middle lane. And right now the highway is wide open, right up the middle.
That's a good defensive play in the zone to knock that away. Good chance. Got nothing on it. To Harris. To Helm. Takes that pass as they head up ice on the return. Good wrist shot. Save. Got to be careful. The heat is on. That one right in front of the net as he clears it away. Tremendous first period of play comes to a conclusion. Edmonton's goaltending is the reason they take a lead in.
Yeah, the territorial play, Gary, really went against them. I mean, their goalie had to be good because they spent so much time in their end.
Top of that puck, face-off, second period underway. Finds a little room on the side, and he'll move it up. Picks that puck up in front of his own net. To Penner. To Foster. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. Here's an offensive chance from Adik as he gets around him. Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. Rafalski to Zetterberg. Takes the return pass to Rafalski. To Lidstrom. Right back to Rafalski. To Bertuzzi. To Zetterberg. Quick opportunity. Save made. Not being moved against the boards. Look at all the effort going into trying to come away with control of it. To Gagne. And they're into the zone. 2-on-1. Nice whistle. Save made. That last goal has increased the lead. The question is whether or not they back off so much they don't maintain it.
Well, if they make the mistake of thinking the game's over, they won't win.
Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. DeFranza takes that shot from a long way out, but got it off quickly to Strudwick. To Julio. Delayed penalty coming out. Russ got his arm up here. Let's see what it is. Off the rebound. A chance. He'll get the extra man. He's heading over to the bench. Delayed penalty. The Red Wings are going to go short. This is 2 minutes for charging.
Oh, the ref had no choice but to call this. I mean, he looked like a thoroughbred at full gallop. Look at the strides.
The Oilers power play teams coming out. They can pick one up here. They're going to extend that lead to 3. Lidstrom's stick. Right place, right time. Move that puck out of there, and he did. In front of the net. Got control of it. Miller. To Stewart. Knocks that one down using the pad. Big scrum along the wall, trying to get control of this one. Brule to Whitney. To Hemsky. Offensive scoring chance. What a move he put on. To Miller. 2-on-2 the other way. Great chance. Hurried it up off the blocker. Be careful. He's going to move that. Gilbert. In behind the net, he'll make a play in this to Rafalski. Just past that 10-minute mark of the second period. Tagliano's goal increases his lead to 2. Good one-timer. Hit him right in the mask. Give him a save.
What a save, Gary. I mean, you don't teach this in hockey school. Somehow he was able to make the save with his mask.
Creating space. What a move. Good scoring opportunity. Better save with the puck. He got the lumber on it and knocked it away. Scoring opportunity. Has it on the stick. Howard's cover up there will result in a face-off. Rafalski to Bertuzzi. Deschamps. Played back with the goaltender in behind his own net. To Lidstrom. Using that empty wing to Filppula. And there'll be a delayed penalty. Arm is up. The Oilers are going to have to play this one short. 2 minutes. Slashing.
Oh, man, Gary, what a slash. I mean, this had to be payback. Something had to happen earlier because he two-handed him.
The Red Wings power play unit coming out on the ice for the first time. Whether they need one here as they are down by 2.
Well, sometimes power plays take a little bit of time to warm up. These guys can't afford it. They're trailing in the game, and it's their first chance on the power.
That'll be gloved. A lot of pucks have been headed towards the net here in this period, but so far he's risen to the occasion. None have gone in.
Well, as we've seen so often, goalies that get a lot of work, get a good sweat on, they get in the zone, they're focused, and as a result, they stop them all. That's what he's done.
Quick release from the point. Abby Moulin's opportunities make saves have resulted in a great save percentage in this game, and fortunately for him, they've also got some offense.
So far, they've got enough. There's a fine line between winning and losing in this league, and right now, they're on the right side of that line.
Scoring opportunity, big time, off the stick. Quick shot. Great scoring position and a save made. To Gilbert. Gilbert. Man, what an opportunity. That was so close.
And he didn't get it all.
DeFranza. Sends that one up the middle to Holmstrom. There's a wrist shot. Takes that one away. Nice save. Good use of the blocker. That's a real offensive pressure situation that he handled well.
Gary, he was really forced to get the whistle and to take it in his own end because his guys couldn't get the puck out of the zone.
Over 4 minutes remaining in our second period. Edmonton's lead extended now to a differential of 2. Here's a chance to move behind the net now. To Cleary. Puck move back up to the point. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Stewart moves that one out of the defensive end. Up the middle, through center to Bertuzzi. Big wrist shot. Moulin's just pushing away those pucks tonight as though it's automatic, and he's got a lead to work with.
Well, I really think that his guys are going to work hard to protect that for him. I mean, they at least go on that. He has been good. Loose puck, and he gains control of it. The Oilers penalty has concluded, and we're
We're back to full force. To Frazier. Picks that one up in behind his own net. To Rafalski. To Datsu. Franzen. Oh, what a blast. Save that one straight on. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Quick shot from a long way out. To Hemsky. They give the board to you shortly as we're running out of time in the second period. Quick shot on. Got the blocker down and deflects the puck away. To Lidstrom. There's a nice poke check. That breaks up that attack. Finds a loose puck. Holds it in. Good shot from a tough location and a better save with a blocker. And that's going to conclude the period. Avi Bullen saves tonight. They are the difference in this game.
He's got the force field up. The real reason his team is ahead, his play.
Can these two teams get this game decided here? We're going to find out. Third period action, everybody. Takes that pass him down low. He's got it along the line. Controlling that puck in a dangerous area to Hemsky. Goaltender back in behind the net, holds it up to Lidstrom, to Zetterberg. Oh, got that shot off in a hurry. Fine play off the blocker with a shooter where he wanted to be. To Whitney. To Hemsky, 2-on-2 on the rush. Great scoring chance coming, lifting behind. To Zetterberg. Oh, he wristed that one. Save made! And the two on the middle on the wall. To Filppula. Gets control. Score! The Red Wings score is going to work early here in the third period.
But I think the other guys were kind of laying back. I mean, that was a mistake. This game obviously was not over.
Nice glove save and a shot that came at a good opportunity to Surin. Franzen. To Stewart. He gets that one up the wing. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it to Stewart. Able to pick that one up. Big save off a one-timer. Got that one on net, but boy, that's a tough angle. Takes that puck into the neutral zone up through the middle. Under pressure back in that defensive zone to Datsu. Return pass back to Kronwall. To Stewart. To Datsu. Wrist shot on net. Save. Rebound. Beautiful save. A couple in a row. To Gagne. To Surin. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Danger territory. Got rid of it in time. Maybe should have covered that one. To Helm. To Cleary. Nice quick snap. Save made. Puts that one away. Stops play. To Strudwick. Cleary's lumber is due. That came from the bench here, but he's able to stay out with the line. Edmonton's ability to start any kind of a rush here is not happening.
Yeah, that's a great point. Forget about finishing the play. They can't even get it started. They're so sloppy.
Save made. Got that one covered. Face-off coming. Over 7 minutes left to go here in the third period. Bertuzzi's goal, good enough to make this a thriller. We're down to a one-goal game. Oh, he really snuck that one away. Nice blocker save. Avi Bullen's freezing of the puck's going to give us an opportunity for a whistle and a draw here. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it to Lidstrom. Stops the puck, not much problem with it. in the offensive end. Back to the point from down low. To Lidstrom. Foster. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. To Lidstrom. That one gets blocked, not sure who he is. Good coverage, he's got to move this puck. Snap that one. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Tremendous save. Stick did it. The Oilers' effort tonight has been get that puck away.
And they're getting to it so quickly. This is the reason they're forcing turnovers.
To Whitney. Through center to Hemsky. He picks up the loose puck. To Bertuzzi. Lead cut to 1, and he did it with a goal in this period. Scoring opportunity, quick chance. Blocker used right there. You heard that one bounce away. Roulette. Running out of time here in the third. This one's still up for grabs. Quick pass right there. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. To Whitney. To Bennett. In the zone. Great chances. What moves? To Bertuzzi. That one's suggested in the snapshot. The Red Wings scorers are finding a way to get that puck into the slot, getting shots, and it's just continuous.
Yeah, well, defensively, though, you got to connect the dots. Protect the middle first. That's how you stop it.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone, he did. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. To Surrey. Got the puck on the stick and moving it through the middle. Left wing side into the middle. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. One last rush down the period, he's up ice. There's the pass to Price. That'll go to the point. To Franzen. That shot comes in close. What a save. That's a scramble effort. And this game is over. Edmonton's victory means they get to move to the next round, and what a game seven.
And we know that this roster is just full of guys that can play in clutch situations. There's no greater pressure than playing in a Game 7.
The great traditions, the teams exchange handshakes.
It's really what sportsmanship is all about, Gary, and hockey is really representative of that.
I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Thanks, everybody, on behalf of EA Sports. A pleasant good evening. All right, let's take a look at our three-star selections for tonight's game.
So it looks like Edmonton has knocked out Detroit. Scores! Whoa. Why is this happening? Win.
Semi-final action continues. Hello, everybody. This is Game 4, and this may be the final one of this series. LA's inability to put up even one W in this series means tonight it could be over.
Yeah, they're going to find out who the guys are on their team that are clutch players and the guys that are pressure players, because they need them all tonight.
Big snapshot. Great scoring position and a save made. Whistle, face-off, had it covered. Want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone. He does. Great movement right there with the goaltender without that one-timer. Fresh shot, save that one straight on. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Smith. To Doughty. Splits the ice with that one. Has that puck under control, brings that into the offensive end. Rebound, scoring chance. And those two come together along the boards. To Eric Stahl. Great pair of hands as he gets that one off. Quicks freezing up the puck will give us a face-off now. Here in Los Angeles, a great building to come and watch a game in, Bill. We often talk about being in the Opera House here.
Oh, I love it. A little bit of history, too, in 2007 when the Kings signed and played Yutaka Fuji in goal. The third period of that game against St. Louis. Remember, that was the first time in hockey history that a Japanese-born player played in the NHL during the regular season.
Easy save made by the goaltender. That is not a good shot selection. Good poke check to free that puck up in the zone. Point man takes that one. Save made with a pad as he flashes that one. They get the puck in the offensive end. LA's aggressive style, evidence right there.
Yeah, you can watch for a lot of guys to finish their checks just the way this guy did.
Nice move at center ice as he gets away. Goals deep, that left the defender in the dust.
That is sweetness.
Snap that one on. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. In tight, had saved that one, that goal marked all over. The Kings work in their own zone right there. Not good.
Not good at all. When you turn the puck over, you're going to end up with a scoring chance against.
Under 9 minutes gone in the first. Carolina is doing everything but scoring. Look at the shots they put on in this game. Still no score. Rittu's sight on that one, right on the money. He read that and takes it away. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. Got the puck down low. The saves made tonight have been good opportunities and many.
No, really. His movement has been good. His positioning has been great, and he hasn't been coughing up a lot of rebounds.
Getting in position, that's what it's all about. He blocks that one. Quick's performance in this game so far, and there we saw it again, has been solid.
Jerry's got the force field up behind him. I mean, he has just been everywhere early.
Cleanly handles the puck in his offensive end. To Boychuk. Halford. To Jones. Poitier. To Stall. Here's a 2-on-1. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. The Hurricane skaters aren't going to stop on creating chances like this because in this game, those shots from outside the slot are working.
But the high-priced real estate is coming easy to them. I mean, they're being given the middle of the ice.
Takes that pass up on the line from down low to Jokinen. Johnson, poke check, puck off the defender's stick in the offensive end. Through center ice to Stoll. He's on dangerous territory to Gleason. To Eric Stoll. Delayed penalty coming up. Ward's got to go to the bench now. They've got an extra skater coming out. Delayed whistle. To Samsonov. To Stall. Quick shot. Save made. And with that whistle makes his way over. We'll get the call here.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't just step on this stick, but from where the ref was standing, he had to call it tripping.
Carolina's going on the power play. First opportunity of the game. Closing in on the end of this period. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. Needs to clear here, trying to get it out. They'll go back to pick it up. Good clearing effort on the PK. Power play and it's still out. Gets that in the defensive end. To Eric Stoll. Chance to create some opportunities here as he comes up the wing. That was headed to the back of the net. Nice save with a block. Nice effort to hold that puck in. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity. The goaltender just stops that one. To Toulouse, to Babchuk. Up the gut to Stall. And that's the end of the first period. The Kings' hopes remain slim in this elimination game, but they're in it.
Gary, I've always believed that you can't win a game in the first 20 minutes, but you can lose it. Being tied right now is not the worst thing for these guys.
The Kings' penalty-killing unit on the ice to start this period. Second period underway with that opening face-off. 2-on-2 the other way. When the stick in knocks the puck away, it's up for grabs. Oh, that was dangerous. A lot of wrong-colored jerseys as he made that play. Johnson stick on the puck and moved that one out of the zone just in time. That'll alleviate the pressure. To Eric Stoll. Picks that puck up in his offensive zone. To Stoll. Big-time shot. LA's penalty is over. The player returning to the ice here. They'll be at even strength. From down low, back up to the blue line. To Carson. And that's going to be controlled along that blue line. We talk about offensive pressure. That's about as good as it gets done, and they didn't get a thing.
Well, a little bit of help, maybe. I mean, he could use it.
Under 3 minutes gone in the second. The Hurricanes are out shooting their opponents heavily right now, but we still got a tie game. Got the stick on that one at the point. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. To Kopitar. Puck sent back to Dowdy. To Simons. Shot! A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. Dangerous pass to Gone. Good save. That was headed to the back of the net. Walker got in the way. He didn't even have to move. That shot hit him. Puck rolls away. Offensive opportunity is gone. Swung around behind him, found the puck, and knocked it away. What a play. Alpern's totals on the draw so far tonight don't look very good.
Gary, if he's auditioning to be the ace on face-offs for his team, it ain't going so good right now.
Poitier. To Rutu. Picks up that rubber along the line. there, but he misfires over the net. Loose puck, and he's got it to the point. Poitier, here's a quick shot from a distance. Oh, what a shot. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. There's a point man looking for a little room. To Jokin. Here's a hurry-up chance from the point. Squeeze the legs together and stop that puck. Nearing the halfway point of our second period. The Hurricanes are at the advantage in shots, but still no score in this game. At the point. Pass moved along the blue line. Good stop. Made that one look easy, and actually it probably was. That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. To Johnson. That puck right up through center ice. He'll dump this one into the opposite corner. To Eric Stahl. On the stick, skating in front. Save! Covered the puck up there, Bill, but I'll tell you, that's a pretty good scoring chance denied.
No question, he had to make a number of them before getting the whistle.
That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. To Boychuk. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. Nice save for the pad. Torbo. There's the whistle for the icing as the player touches that one up. Justin Williams already on the Stanley Cup, Bill, back in 06 in Carolina.
I just love the way he competes. I know he's got the skill, but he is such a hard guy to tame on the ice because he out-competes you most games.
Poitier. LA's need to pick up play, and they certainly haven't done it in the second. Maybe that'll do it.
Somebody has to answer the bell. These guys in this period were getting out-hit. At least one player is trying to lead the way.
Poitier. To Stahl. Big-time wrist shot. He's got that puck in front of the net. Goaltender goes back, stops it there. To Eric Stahl. Good wrist shot. Knocks that one away with a blocker. Nice save. To Jones. To Helper. Play here in the second will be over briefly. He sees that puck back on the point from down low. Poitier. With that, we conclude our second period. LA's hopes they are still alive, and they've got to give themselves just one more solid period.
Well, Gary, I love the fact that they haven't rolled over yet in this game. Tied after 2 periods, that's not the worst place to be.
Settle back and enjoy, everybody. Our third period underway. See if it's decisive or not. Stick save, and he denies the goal. Quick's ability to keep that puck out of the net tonight is the only reason his team's still in this.
Gary, he's been really good. How bad do you think he wants to see one of his guys score at the other end? I'm saying really bad.
Puck's under there somewhere. Everybody involved trying to free that up. Rocket shot inside the offensive zone. Quick's effort in net tonight. His team will say thank you if they can find a way to get the game-winning goal.
Man, has he had a workout? He needs some offensive support. If he gets that, he's in business.
Under 2 minutes gone by here in the third. LA's will try and finish up this game with a few more opportunities.
Well, they like that because right now they're seeing more opportunities against than they're generating.
There's a long dump in right there. Good job to get it into the offensive zone. Behind the net to Carson, to Stahl. Stahl's deke is as good as it's going to get right there. Guys on the bench will be going, the puck is in there somewhere. but you got more legs and sticks right now working for it. Can't even see the puck. To Jokinen. Got that one covered. He'll get a whistle and a face-off. Bill, another great save. I mean, he is having a spectacular night in net.
There are guys that are good, and then there are goalies that are absolutely in the zone. He is the latter.
Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Little goaltender action there. He'll play this one in behind his own net. To Eric Stahl. Pass up the middle to Ruutu. Oh, what an opportunity. 3-on-1 into the zone. And that's the end of that odd man rush. Great defensive effort. That puck along that blue line, he finds a handle. He scores! And the first goal he scored in this game. The Kings' effort makes it a 1-goal differential there in the third.
I know these guys are good defensively, Gary, but I would be shocked if they could sit on a 1-goal lead here and win the game.
And a save made off the mask.
Gary, you need to save with his mask. I'm sure not going to criticize him for not hanging on to the puck. He couldn't fight it, could he?
Over 9 minutes gone in the third. The Hurricanes focusing on effort over the last few minutes, and it's resulting in chances.
And Gary, nothing replaces persistence on the ice.
Not going through on the backside. To Jokinen. Working that one up through middle ice into the neutral zone. Save made. Quick's effort tonight in net has been nothing short of outstanding, and he's working on a shutout.
Well, he's got a little bit to work with, right? His guys are getting it done at the other end, and he's taking care of business in the paint at his end.
Scuderi. To Kopitar. To Simmons. Here they come. 3-on-1 chance. Down deep, he's got the puck. Gets that one up near the point. Nice wrister. That one bounces off a body and won't make it to the goal. Be careful, he's got to move that on the boards. That puck keeps moving, but nobody's got a pretty good handle on it. To Simon. To Kopitar. Poitier. To Cole. Gets that in front of his own net. With that whistle of face-off, he covered it up. To Jokinen. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. And he scores! Big goal when they needed it. They brought this game back to even. Stahl's move right there probably had them thinking pass.
I think the goaltender was thinking pass. I mean, how can you not? This guy is a fantastic playmaker.
Stahl's got the game-tying goal. Now they look for the winner.
He's got the hot hand. Why shouldn't it be him?
Johnson. Well, you don't want to make a mistake right there. To Frolov. To Gustavoulis. The intercept to Brown. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Hasn't decided not to freeze it. Man, that's a dangerous pass. To Boychuk. Now you got to hustle it. We're close in this game and running out of time. Still has it in the offensive end. Great chance. Hurried it up. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. Pressure back in that defensive zone to Harold. That one off that side and up to Johnson. To Brown. Turnover in neutral ice. To Caroline. Stoles picked up the go-ahead goal. Now we'll see if it holds up.
Yeah, Gene could be beside his name when this game ends.
Save made. Goaltender might want to think about keeping that one in his glove. He got rid of it. 2-on-2 the other way. There's the wrist shots. Fine chance to deny it. Good work on the ice to knock that away. Pass it on. Connects on that one up the middle. And this game is over. Carolina's can't put this game away, so they're going to play one more.
Jerry, they have this series nailed down. Now they've given life to their opponents.
And with this conclusion, how about we take a look at our three-star selections for tonight. Thanks, everybody. That's going to do it for... Conference semifinals continue. Game 4 in this best of 7. We welcome you back to this series, everybody. Miller's effort in this series has been nothing short of outstanding, and maybe the difference.
Yeah, he's really been in the zone. I mean, nothing even close to a subpar performance, and he's the big reason his team's ahead.
And we're underway. Let's see whether or not we get the matchup we expect here in this game. The Garrett. 2-on-2 on the right. Look at a slope behind that one. Shooter got in a good shot right there. Knocked away with a blocker. Good effort on a one-timer. The Sabres miscue on that one. Could not have come in a worse spot.
Gary, bad things happen when you turn the puck over. They just about got scored on.
Good front pickup at the point. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. Save made. Conley. Make use of the stick here. He'll play that puck in behind his own net. In his own zone, looking for a little room, takes it back in behind the net. To Garrett. Big wrist shot. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Wrist shot on. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-time? And he's got that one covered. Face-off coming. Kunitz looking to add to the milestone numbers. His 200th NHL point, 300th NHL game this season.
And Gary, I think he was overlooked coming out of college and not drafted because he played at Ferris State, not necessarily a hockey hotbed.
Good coverage. He's going to move this puck to Roy. Pittsburgh's attempt to intimidate, that's where you're looking at.
Yeah, they don't skate by anybody. This coaching staff demands that everybody finishes their check just the way this player did.
Able to control that right at the point. Move back up to the point to Nikolai. He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. The Penguins' offensive effort seems now to be concentrating on those chances from the point.
Listen, if you can pass the puck with precision, especially in the offensive zone, you're going to be able to set up and make things happen. Now, that's how these guys are doing it.
He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Nice pass out all the way to the point. To Rivette. Shot. Good save made on that. To Jordan Stahl. Oh, got that shot off in a hurry. In the slot. Look out. And that'll end the scoring threat. They take that one into the defensive zone. Good link pass right there. Gets around the defender with a deke. What an offensive chance. To Larkin. To Jordan Stahl. What a move. Oh, he wristed that. Great scoring position and a save made. To Torres. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. Nice pass. A saucer effort right there. To Matador. Pittsburgh structured this team to be one that plays physical hockey.
Yeah, and it really involves the kind of players that you draft. This lineup is full of guys that just like to bruise bodies. Well, it's just a simple matter of counting the strides before he makes contact. I mean, he took way too many. That's charging.
Pittsburgh's penalty killers will take to the ice and try and keep this one at a tie game. Connolly's lost another face-off. That's gone all right, Bill.
Might as well just retreat and give the other guys the puck.
Over 4 minutes left here in the first period. Nobody's found the back of the net so far in this one. Good blocker save on the deflection. That's an opportunity. To Jordan Stahl. Wrist shot on net. Off the blocker and cleared out of the paint. Pucked up to the point now. D to D. Got to be careful there in front of his own net. Picks the puck up cleanly. To Roy. Easy save with the pad. Fleury's going to freeze the puck here, and that'll give us a draw. We talk about the history of some of the great teams of the National Hockey League, sometimes leave out the Pittsburgh Penguins, but because they had one of the biggest names ever to play this game, there is a history here in the city that fans are attached to.
Yeah, I think that was easy to forget, Gary, the Cups in 91 and 92 that you're referring to, because the Penguins kind of went through their dark period where they weren't a good hockey team, when they were on the verge of leaving the city of Pittsburgh. Once that passed...
On the tape, and he's in on a breakaway.
I mean, you shouldn't be allowed to take a goalie like this. He made him think he was going one way. Wrong.
Pittsburgh's goal is going to be the first of the game, but enough to put him up.
Good start. That's what every coach wants. That's what every player wants.
To Jordan Stahl. 2-on-2 the other way. Pittsburgh's penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Randy heads on. We'll get a face-off here. Save that one straight on.
again.
Orpik. Big time effort. Closing in on the final minute of play here in the period. Save made. Big time opportunity. Sniper denied.
Oh, this is just called getting robbed. The goaltender facing a one-time shot from a sniper in an excellent scoring position. He just earned his paycheck for the week with that one save.
Creating an offensive chance. Wants that one in front. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Buffalo's performance in that period, Bill, not very good.
Gary, goaltenders are supposed to give their team a chance to win. That's exactly what this guy did.
And we move on underway here in the second period. Kunis. Nice quick snap. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Nice play to end that scoring opportunity. We'll have a face-off here. He got the glove on top of it. Good play to hold that in the zone. To Guerin. The Sabres hope if they continue to play this way, Bill, maybe they can turn some of these into goals.
And they shouldn't change the way they're playing. Really hungry on the turnover pursuit.
Great save made. What a one-timer opportunity right there. Roy's struggling in that face-off dot. Just can't get the big wins, and they need them right now. Snap that one. The Penguins' opportunity comes on yet another way to create offense. They have just gone left, right, left.
Really mixing it up.
That one makes it 3 unanswered goals.
Oh, baby, this is how you forecheck. These guys wore them down, then they wore them out.
That goal for a 3-0 lead, Bill. If they continue to control the puck the way they have, this could be over.
Well, sometimes it's a matter of who can dictate style, and these guys are a puck possession team, and they have owned the biscuit.
Save made. Right down low. He's able to get control of it to Niedermeyer. To Kennedy. On the shot. 3-on-2. He down. What a move. Fleury's effort to freeze the puck is a good one. He's got it, and we'll get a whistle and a draw. In 06, only 19 years old, finished second in the Russian Super League in goals, third in assists.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Penguins knew what they were getting. Took a little while to bring him to Pittsburgh, but once he got there, wow.
To Nicolai. That pass return to Jordan Stahl. 2-on-2 the other way. Scoring opportunity, quick chance. Miller's effort here is to cover that puck up, and he does, and we'll get a face-off.
Jordan Stahl.
Under 7 minutes gone in the second. The Sabres, they need to get going. Maybe it's a matter of getting hungrier or more physical play, but the puck's not on their sticks.
Yeah, and it's not a good sign. Now, if they were ahead, it would be no big deal, but they're behind here.
Save, and away he goes. Has the puck after knocking it down. To Jordan Stahl. Kind of an icing, but he hustled it up. Myers' stick and picking that one up shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. Good poke check. That'll break up the offensive flow. Fleury's going to cover that one up for a face-off. To Ennis. Good play to intercept that pass. They'll take it out of the zone. Carries that through center ice, and up into the middle he goes. Save! Hey, Miller's got that one, and he'll hang on. Crosby's just had great success on faceoffs tonight. One of the reasons they're on top. Didn't intend to get down in front of that shot, but he blocked it. Makes that pass up the wing to Bonneville. Great dink. He's got room. Gets down low. That one coming off the post. To McKee. To Guerin. To Crosby. In behind the defense. He got it on the table. There's a breakaway. The Penguins know the slot area has got some open space. It's been there throughout this game, and they're going to keep going there.
These guys have been beating the forecheck since the opening faceoff. How? With long passes. This other team might as well pull back and forget about the forecheck because they're getting beat with these quick breakout passes.
Great battle in the slot right there in order to come up with that shot, Bill. Good save.
It's a beautiful thing to win battles in that area. If he keeps doing it, he'll get more scoring chances.
Pittsburgh's winning ways have continued here in the second period, all about the way they're playing.
Yeah, the most consistent thing that they have put on the ice is their intimidation. What a physical team.
Dangerous zone to be passing that puck, but he didn't cover it up. Good butt. Arm up, delayed call, extra skater coming. A delayed call as he skates over to the box here. Let's see what we've got. Panakarowski's going to go, tripping the call.
Well, here's what players are geared to do. Anytime they feel a stick down around their shin pads or their skates, they just fold it up and they draw the penalty.
Puck at the point, he's got it on his stick. He made. More bigger. And they move the puck out of the zone. Good penalty killing work. Makes the move in the offensive zone. He's got it. One-timer chance to score, denied. Bonneville. Looking back to the point. That pass along the blue line. D-to-D. From outside the scoring area. What a shot. Tried to deflect that one into the net, and it was just that far wide.
Only the great players know how to deflect and end up with the puck in the net.
Decided not to cover that. Got to wonder about that. That could have been intercepted. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Leopold. Over the boards they come. Good dump right there in order to get this unit changed up. Martin. To Nikolai. To Jordan Stahl. Pittsburgh's penalty is over. Returning to the ice now. That'll be even strength. Nice blocker save and a good scoring chance. To Sakara. To Torres. Last minute of play here in the second period. That one's blistered in the snapshot. Kicked away with a blocker. Good scoring opportunity right there. To Roy. To Torres. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. And the second period is over. The Penguins' control in this game started right at the beginning and has increased.
Solid leads come from solid play, and these guys really have put a complete game on the ice tonight.
One more to go. Underway here in this third period. Good pass right there to Letang. To Crosby. Looks like we've got a delayed call coming. Referee's got his arm up here. Play will go on for the moment. The Sabres are getting 2 for tripping. Send one over.
Well, this is going to be called tripping, and Gary, I think it's one of the toughest ones to call. There are a lot of guys that know how to dive to draw this one.
The Sabres, first PK of the game. Their unit coming out on the ice. Handles that one at the point and cleanly. Has that puck under control in his offensive zone. Big snapshot. Great positioning by the goaltender. One-timer denied. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? Finds that puck in the slot. Trying to find a way to get this out of the zone. Shoots that one up the wall. Malkin. You get him lined up and you got a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. He just picked up his physical play. If he can continue to do that, maybe he can get this team back in this game. Miller's efforts during this PK have been as good as anybody on the unit.
And without a doubt, Gary, and listen, every chance he gets, he's got to smother the puck and take the face-off just like he did here.
Under 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Malkin's picked up the goal that may be the one that puts this game away. And they're going to regroup. He clears the zone to Podgorowski. Sends that one up the middle to Jordan Stahl. To Bonneville. He's going to stop that one in behind his own net. To Jordan Stahl. Sakara. The Sabres penalty has ended. Getting over the boards, back on the ice. Teams are back at even strength. Boy, there's a great dumping right there. You got to be able to lift it and get it out of there, and he did. To Letang. To Kunitz. To Nikolai. Fresh shot. Hit him right in the mask. Give him a save.
Well, I tell you what, Gary, that shot had some mustard on it. He took it right in the mask. I'm going to keep an eye on him here to see if he's a little bit woozy.
To Nikolai. Swung back to the point. Blast the one-timer. Dupuis. To Nikolai. To Jordan Stahl. Makes the move and gets in. That's a tough save. That was a tough scoring chance. To Gostad. To Meyer. To Gostad. Goaltender back to stop it. To Martin. 2-on-2 in the rush. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it to Jordan Stahl. Boy, there's a lot of effort right there. That puck is straight along the boards. Nobody can get it. Got it where he wanted it and got it on goal. He'll stop that one on an in-tight opportunity. We'll bring this one on the stick up off the wall. He'll dump that one in and get unit change here. Takes that pass on the wing to Talbot. Puck loose, picks it up. The Penguins' offense now is settled in. We've mentioned this before. These great chances are coming from just outside the slot.
Gary, I don't care how good the defensive coverage is. When you're making passes like these guys, tape to tape, something's going to open it up.
Over 8 minutes left. Third period. Pittsburgh's lead will give them a little room to open things up if they want. They're up by 3. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. To Conley. To Rivet. Scoring chance. Good blocker save. Pretty good chance. Loose puck and he gains control of it. To McKee. Snap. That's 4 names of goals on the board. Pittsburgh's got the goal they needed probably to put this on the reach.
Well, I can't believe how they upped the ante. I mean, they came out in the third and said, this game belongs to us. They have grabbed it.
Was up in the air, somehow swinging around. He was able to knock it away. There wasn't a lot of talking before this one started.
Didn't even have a chance for a couple of YI-honors. They just dropped them and started throwing punches.
Over as far as the scoreboard's concerned. I wonder, though, if we're going to get through this third period without some more of this.
I don't know. You got to know the linesmen and the rest are going to be really watching this. To me, this was about sending a message, putting it in a bottle, floating it out to sea, and seeing if it floats up on shore for the next time these two teams meet.
To Malkin. On the offensive attack, this is a 2-on-1. One-time chance, goalie save. What a move. Over 3 minutes remaining. We're in the third. Pittsburgh's lead. This is a very comfortable margin at this point in the game. Great save. What a move. To Nikolai. Off the the wing, back into the middle to Leopold. To Hank. Period almost over. This has turned into a blowout to Nicolai. Up the wing it comes. Good pass. Here they come. 2-on-1 opportunity. Great play right there. Great hands as he got it out of the zone and into the center ice area. Pass up that lane to Kunitz. Center ice turnover, interception. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. On the rush. 2-on-1 chance. They won't even get the shot off of the odd man. Poked it away. Brings this one up through center ice. To Conley. Nicolai. Not out of control at the point. Good coverage right there. Not going to let that easy goal get by. Myers to Kennedy. The Penguins won. And as a result, they pulled even in this series up 2-2. Three stars of tonight's game. Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement on behalf of EA Sports. Au revoir.
You